We got man divorces wife after DNA proves the DNA. I mean, the DNA test proves he's not the father of their child. Anyways, like up the video and turn up. I say turn up the notch basically, and also press the subscribe button. We on the road to 300 steps. Why do I always keep fucking up? Stop it. Let's get into the video.
So why would you do that? Who was it?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Shaq Clips here once again, and today's some crazy clips of the worst single mothers I can possibly find. Now, this is going to be a 1-hour special of the best moments across my channel, but let's jump into this first clip, which is absolutely confusing. This man is assuming he's not the father in this strange relationship.
We had an agreement with Robert that he would be the father to both of our babies. You know, this is my wife. We are married. We have always wanted a family. It's very important to us that the children are related. So, unfortunately, the only way to do that is if they have the same father. And he made an agreement, his idea, that he would be the father to both those babies because, you know, everything's so expensive. And artificial insemination, sperm donor, it's like so expensive. And yeah.
Correct.
Why did you agree?
Well, I've known these people for 10 years. We were really good friends. We spent a lot of time together. They make a beautiful couple, and they're beautiful people.
Come on, man.
And, you know, they're unable to have this kid on their own, and so I agreed to help them with that.
All right.
Out of the kindness of my own heart.
So he consented, and you all started the process.
Yes. We slept together. Yes.
Oh, okay. So you all did it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah. Yes. Both are. Yeah. We're both pregnant. Yeah.
Oh, right now.
Yes.
Correct,
Right now.
Why are you suing him for the cost of the party? He agreed to
Wait. What the fuck?
pay for it.
He agreed to pay for it and
is now refused. Yes, and at some point during the party at the restaurant, I was speaking with Kevin.
Wait.
my
I
ex-husband.
know I did not hear anything. Hold on. Let me rewind it. Let me hear clearly what the fuck just happened. I'm just hearing yabba. No, I'm hearing all that shit. Hold on.
So, unfortunately, the only way to do that is if they have the same father. And he made an agreement, his idea, that he would be the father to both those babies because, you know, everything's so expensive. And artificial insemination, sperm donor, it's like so expensive. And yeah.
Correct.
Why did you agree?
Well, I've known these people for 10 years. We were really good friends. We spent a lot of time together. They make a beautiful couple, and they're beautiful people.
Come on, man.
And, you know, they're unable to have this kid on their own, and so I agreed to help them with that.
All right.
Out of the kindness of my own heart.
So he consented, and you all started the process.
Yes. We slept together. Yes.
Oh, okay. So you all did it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah. Yes. Both are. Yeah. We're both pregnant. Yeah.
Oh, right now.
Yes.
Correct,
Right now.
Why are you suing him for the cost?
Yacht! Dang! What the? I gotta process this shit, man. So she's pregnant, and they. Let me continue. Let me just continue.
Cost of the party? He agreed to pay for it.
He agreed to pay for it and
Is now refused. Yes, and at some point during the party at the restaurant, I was speaking with Kevin, my ex-husband, outside of the restaurant, and Robert came up and saw us speaking and seemed to think that something was two ways going along romantically, consensually, and he thinks that he is now not the father of the child that I'm carrying.
This is one of the most confusing clips I have ever seen.
That's
It
what
does
I was
not
trying
end
to.
here
That's
because we-
what I was trying to put it together. Like this shit is confusing the fuck out of my brain cells. Like what the hell?
still have to see the results. What is a man like this even thinking about messing around with women who are also just like this? You're telling me some people agree to this willingly? However, I am curious to see if this is in his favor or not.
Well, she's saying they were speaking outside, Your Honor. I believe they were doing a lot more than just speaking outside.
Oh.
As a matter of fact.
What did you see?
Well, there was a couple things. Initially, I saw them dancing very intimately on the dance floor. And when I say intimately, I mean it looked like they were having intercourse with clothes on.
What? As it relates to the child, the unborn child of Katrina Marshall, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Pham, you are the father. You are the father.
One of two.
Oh, you don't need to make comments like
So
that.
you're serious. As it relates to the unborn child, the Ashley Marshall, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Pham, you are not the father.
Oh.
I knew it. You trying to have me pay for it.
So one, he is the father, and the other one, he's not the father. This is crazy. Oh boy. Hey, what the fuck happened to my shit? Yo, My shit just froze.
So he was definitely right about the thing he was worrying about, his gut feeling. He saw something taking place that he wasn't comfortable about, and he realized that he shouldn't be held accountable, or at least paying for a kid who's clearly not even
stream
his.
deck is
And it's not like the
messed
kid
up,
even
guys.
looked different. She was just doing some crazy stuff with the person in her past. Once again, gentlemen, if you guys have a gut feeling, go verify that feeling because you might not be wrong.
My man caught my sneaking. Why you running like
Yeah,
that?
brother, I think you're chasing down the wrong person. You should be using that energy on that woman.
I do have 3 kids.
Facts.
Many thoughts.
Yeah, if he can't, they can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? They can't do that shit. Pop that damn balloon. No one to deal with 3 kids. That's your mistake right there. If you have 3, I mean, there's certain people out there will be take as a role as a super dad type shit. You know what I'm saying? And just say, you know what? I'll take care of them 3 kids, something like that. Well, yo, ain't nobody.
Well, the hard
Make your
part is
own.
over now. So we're gonna go check out why they popped, okay?
You really had us go down the line. Actually, you had no kids and you got 3.
Hey, how many baby fathers do you have?
I just have 2.
Yeah,
One I was
2.
engaged to, one I was married to.
Okay, yeah. But even then, like I said, I don't even think, if I care about you, I have to care about them in a certain sense. But I don't
Right.
have any of my own, so I really wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, having 3 kids on a dating show is absolutely wild. Let's all be honest here. Those baby daddies as well don't leave the picture. I don't care what that woman says. I don't care if she says she cut ties with them. They will forever be a part of your life as well. If you don't believe me, here's a clip that perfectly describes it.
I think when you date a woman with kids, it's like forced polyamory, it's forced polygamy, because now you even have another man in your life that can dictate emotions and dictate policy with that woman. So for example, let's say me and this woman, we're gonna get ready to go to Hawaii. And me and her gonna pack our bags, and then her baby daddy call and say, hey, I'm not watching so-and-so, or I'm not gonna do this, or something happened. That man can change the direction of a trip. He can change the direction of her mood. There's times where I've seen it where, oh, I just got off on my baby daddy, I'm upset. Like, he can change things in your household. You could be talking about another man on a Friday night instead of you talking about what you guys are gonna get ready to do. So this person, like it or not, cool, we co-parent well, we don't co-parent well, still has access to your woman in certain ways. That's like, can you tolerate that? And a lot of women's like, this man don't have access to me, we just co-parent. Yes, he does. He's gonna be an active role. He's in the movie, he's in the show, he's a starring cast member until 20 years old, 21 years old. Can you handle that? Can your ego handle that?
Yeah, so not only are you responsible for those kids now, probably paying for them, taking care of the financial role, you also have to deal with her dealing with her other baby daddy. How is this easier than just going for someone with no kids? And I don't care how depressing your options look. You should never settle for a woman who clearly has kids with multiple other men. It's really sad that I even have to say things like this because you would think this kind of knowledge is common sense.
A woman should date a woman at least once in their lifetime so they can see how ridiculous they are.
Every cheating story you hear is all about men. But when you talk about DNA
Yeah, if you guys
tests,
ever look at DNA test laws, the only people that
That's
seem to
where
complain
you see
about it
women
are
collapsing.
women. Seems like you guys got something to hide.
I'm just a girl.
I'm in Burlington, right? And some man gonna try to talk to me. I asked him, "Are you gonna pay for my card? This is my card right here. Like, are you gonna pay for it?" He gonna say, "Yeah, never mind." Like,
Yeah, how is this the first thing you say to a man before even knowing him? You think you're entitled to another person's money that quickly? No wonder you're just gonna stay single forever.
When you block your ex on everything and she door dashes you food.
Damn, when you block your ex on everything and she do.
here you go.
I didn't order that.
It says, please, unblock me. I miss you, babe.
Oh, shit. That's for my ex.
Enjoy your food.
Oh,
Yo, that's smart. Yo, I never thought about that. Yo, this is funny. Nah, yo, that is funny. I never thought. Just think about it. Yo, you chilling, you laying down, relaxing. You probably watching a movie or something, and you do you order DoorDash or Uber Eats or something. It turns out they show up to your door, and turns out that's your ex, bro. Yo, that fact. You either give me the food and just walk out, or just as from figure that shit out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that was funny though. That was
I mean, food is food, and that DoorDash driver does not want to waste any. But the woman who wrote that note definitely cheated.
What happened? The first time someone went through your phone.
I got a divorce.
What?
You were married.
I was married and he went through my phone and yeah. I got divorced and I went with my baby daddy and now I have a baby.
Yeah, once again, guys, we have another man over here who clearly went with his gut feeling that she was cheating on him, and he validated that by going through her phone. I'm not sure why some people just don't like going through their spouse's phone, but you could be saving a lot of wasted time.
Slept with someone while we were on a break. Relationship was very up and down and agreed to have some space. Lasted for 14 days. Then we got back together. We sat on the sofa chilling when she received a DM off a man saying, "Where have you gone? Just hump and dump?" We got into it and she lied for a while before admitting she slept with him while we were on a break. This man is someone we have argued about throughout our relationship and previous friends with benefits of hers. I can't get over that she was in love with me but intimate with someone else within a 2-week period, and how she rushed back to someone bigger than me. She claims it was a mistake and wasn't thinking straight. Am I overreacting? No, you're not overreacting. I would stop talking to her. She's crazy. 2 weeks? Y'all took a break for 2 weeks and she slept with someone else? No. She had that man's ding-a-ling running through her mind the whole time.
Yeah, first off, I don't believe in breaks. If you guys are having a break, that is a break up. However, if you guys do agree to some kind of break, that isn't an excuse for you to start sleeping around with other people. But it's as this man said, this woman had this other guy in her head the entire time, and she really couldn't wait for this break to happen. And it's not the only woman that does this. Majority of women, especially in 2024 and 2025, have these backups. If you guys don't believe me, here's a statistic.
In a relationship, should you really have a backup plan? There is new research that shows half of all women have a guy on the back burner just in case things go wrong. Current relationship. Dr. Roman, seriously?
Good morning, Tom.
Wait. Research shows more than half women have backup ex boyfriend or friend. 70%. I'm gonna go check into her phone.
I know, and I have to sit here and defend all of us women, but this is the latest psychology research. I was just as shocked reading this data. More than half of women who are married.
Happily married women are doing this?
Backup plan. And what is a backup plan? It means you have someone on the back burner.
So a specific person.
So basically, what his example is, in our slang, basically, if your bitch or your nigga is boring or the relationship is shit, then low key while your nigga or your bitch is doing their business and such, they will go on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Tinder, Live Me, Hilly, whatever, all that dating shit, bro. They gonna just start looking for people, put them in their burner or something like that, and just have like a low key. It's like low key spying, like, you know, low key, like secret shit. You know what I'm saying?
A specific person that they've identified, and in most cases, it was either an ex-boyfriend or an old friend who never made it to the dating category. Definitely, yes. And the problem is social media has just made it too easy to have such a type of behavior.
Yo, what's even more terrifying about this is the fact that it says 70% of married couples. Just another reason for men prioritize staying single instead of risking a relationship that has this high of a failure rate. Also, if you ever make a big deal about that special man in her past or that special man she still has contact with, no, you're insecure. Oh, he's just a friend and you're clearly not confident about yourself. Just lies and manipulation.
You see that? You see those eyes? This man cheated on you 2 times. 2 times. First time with one girl, the second time with multiple. And look at the way she looks at him.
Nah.
Shit, I'm about to start cheating.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder why women...
Nah. That's a sign of fail. danger. Cause the way it's, I don't know, it's either the dude got a toxic trait or a woman got a toxic trait. You never know. Everybody got a toxic trait, but I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm not no type of nigga that's gonna have a toxic trait where if you break up with me, that's fine. Do your thing. I wish you nothing but the best in futures for yourself. I wish positivity on you. But I'm telling you like this, but if there's type of people like that, they will just say, yo, you break up with me? Oh, why? You think I'm ugly or shit? You gonna go on internet, start spreading some hate messages to your ex and say, oh, this nigga break up with me, oh, this and that and that and that and that and that, and all of a sudden you go on IG or go on TikTok saying, oh, my boyfriend got a small this, and my boy, you know this and that. He smelled, he laughed, he played like that, he in her bed, you know what I'm saying, like that, you know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all that shit, man. See, that's what they don't have. They don't got accountability. They don't have, they don't know what exceptions is. That's the problem with women. That's their weakness. Exceptions and accountability. Cause when niggas take accountability, say, yeah, I did cheat it, but when a man cheats, they be like, oh, you cheated on me? All right, fine. They be like, you do. Y'all girls do the next level is you're gonna go break a window or rip your car and all that shit. But when a woman cheats, they just gonna record you, embarrass the fuck out of you, and then just walk out. Leave everything. They just not gonna say nothing. They're not gonna do nothing bad to you. They're just gonna walk out and go find another girl to do it. Go find another girl that's a grade better than you. There you go. That's what I would say.
End up being single mothers, but then again, they mess around with men who are like this. They're just really choosing the wrong people to sleep with.
Sheena, open it. Sheena. What is wrong? Hey, what's this? What's up, dog?
What
is this, Sheena? What you mean with discharge papers? Discharge paper from the hospital saying you pregnant. It's discharge. No, ain't no. Man, you gotta explain that. None of that. I don't none of that. No, you finna talk to me. I ain't gotta talk to you. You finna talk to me.
Nah, this nigga is crazy. Nah, this nigga crazy, bro. Nigga, I would never spaz out. If I see the paper say, oh, if I just rather just pack up my shit and leave. I mean, if that is my house, yeah, I'm gonna pack her shit up and leave. But if I'm living in a girl house, yeah, I pack my shit up and leave. Literally, I leave the note right there too. Say, look, read this paper. You're an effing cheater. I'm done with you. I wish you nothing but the best. Congratulations. There you go, just like that. I don't gotta go through another 10 or 15 minutes just trying to convince the girl why she cheated or why she got pregnant or got, you know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not healthy. It's putting gray hairs on your body.
We wasn't together. It ain't mine. It's not mine. How the hell? I'm saying, how the I'm gonna get pregnant by somebody? We wasn't together when it happened. But you back at my house. You back living at my house. And you got
give me enough time to tell your ass. All you do is jump up and leave. I'm trying to tell you last time.
It's not mine. So I'm saying, it's not my baby though.
It's not.
So what you talking about? That's the problem. I know it ain't mine. So I did the math. I did the math. I did the.
See, she admitted it. She admitted it.
That's what I said. So what you told me?
So what? It's not. But you gonna take care of it.
Who taking care of it?
Yeah. Just leave, bro. Just leave. 8 years?
Yeah, not only is she lying behind your back, having someone else's child, but the fact that she is already assuming you're taking care of this kid. Why does she feel that way? She probably feels like this man is a simp. She's able to take advantage of him. She doesn't even care about these results.
I'm telling you, that's the reason why. That's the reason why y'all ladies be complaining about I can't find a good man or something like that. Because you're not ready for that. You're not ready for that shit. Imagine this. If you find a good man, what's the first thing in your mind? You see that man was like the CEO or he working with, Andrew Tate type shit. Like he you know what I'm saying? A billionaire type shit. And you say, oh, I want to, you said, what's the first thing in mind? Y'all, in y'all female minds, y'all be thinking about going to a fucking Bloomingdale's and fucking Rodeo Drive, max out like 15 bands or 30 bands or something like that. Dolce Gabbana, Gucci, Balenciagas and all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna go to the max. Y'all wanna y'all gonna feel like y'all luxury. No, But the thing about that is, what do you gonna put in the table? What do you if a nigga treats you with all that, what do you treat us like? What do you put in the table? You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. See, me and my girlfriend, we talk about this too. We both on the same level. We on 50-50. We like, she paid, I pay. She paid, I pay. We go 50-50. It doesn't matter it's not matter what the outside thinks. It's what we think, basically. We don't compare our lives to social media lives, you know what I'm saying? That's why we just be our own regular selves. If I get famous and if I get blowed up and shit, man, I'm a spoil my girl out. But like, I love my girl, so basically I'll spoil her if I get rich and famous, like type shit, you know what I'm saying? That's what y'all gotta do. Y'all niggas gotta focus on your bag. Don't focus on what's on the outside. Focus on what's on the inside. That's the problem.
Adults coming back out. She's disrespecting him in 2 ways, and I'm praying to God this man actually left the situation and not staying.
She ain't gonna get nobody. My girlfriend to go see her other man. I mean, that's respect.
Yeah, this is definitely a red flag.
That's
if
a red
girl
flag.
Just happened to see another man on stage, imagine what she would have done with that man behind closed doors. She's definitely cheating on you.
Did she really met that person? When ego meets reality. What?
Sorry. Peace and love.
Wow. He was a genuine guy. Let me see. Why you judge him? Oh, he denied her. So basically, she could have had that guy. There's nothing wrong with them. But you was acting rude. He was being rude. So Brody just came back and said, "Yo, I got your back, bro. I got you. Get that bitch out of there." Simple like that.
I'm sorry. I also understand that.
Yeah, there you go. Cold. What the fuck? No. Ah, shit. Fuck. I skipped the whole damn shit, bro. Sorry, guys. I just messed up this shit, man. I gotta go.
He called honors diploma.
Flexing my OF money on my broke classmates.
Wow, that's such a flex. Thank God nobody clapped. Maybe it's because people actually care about other things than just money. But congrats. Now with that OF in your bio, you means absolutely nothing.
I love how women have decided to be single and not have kids because now the world can go extinct and the population can die, all because men thought the world revolved around them, but it never did. It revolved around us. And now because you don't want to listen to us, the world is going to end.
Yeah, I can promise you we're not going extinct, but I am glad that these idiots won't be able to reproduce and make more idiots just like them.
If I go get a pay raise, a different job title, and I make more money, then when we come back to the table, will it make it where I can't afford it again, and then I have to go make more and have to go make more? I mean, as a man, I'm going to take care of my responsibility, so I'm going to try to make more and more and more money every time y'all up my child support. But like, where's the stopping point? How much more is needed for y'all to be like, okay, that's how much it takes to take care of a child? We can stop pulling out of dad's household with 5 kids and paying, her household, which they have 2 incomes over there. They have 2 incomes.
I understand about putting them on child support. What the fuck is why women get so mad and putting people on child support? Like, I understand if it's something crazy, yeah, I understand. But if it's like petty because another person's in a different relationship and you just felt jealous and that's why you say, you know what, I'm gonna put on my child support. Y'all gotta wake up. Y'all are grown individual. And the thing about this, y'all are parents too. Y'all gotta act like a parent. Don't blast people and put nobody on child support or none of that shit. I respect because kids needs both parents in their life, but you cannot just say why dad had to pay so much money and my dad be coming in and out. Simple like that. I hate that shit. I understand there's a constant, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of shit going on, but I'm telling you this. That child support shit, that gotta stop, yo. You'd rather just be happy for both of y'all, both of each other. Simple like that.
Plus mine. So it's like, it's supposed to be a balance between the households for the children. And like, I just don't understand. And I also want this revised. Like, can we meet somewhere in the middle? Can y'all look at the actual math of the paychecks and make it make more sense for everyone?
Yeah, I think this is probably the most corrupt part about child support. It's simply the fact that child support number is determined by how much that man makes. Meaning, if that man is making $1 million a year, suddenly child support for one child is like, what, 10K a month? It should just be a standard number per child, rather than it increasing depending on how much that man is making. At the end of the day, it's for the child and how much that child needs, not to fund her lifestyle, so she doesn't have to work a job anymore.
Save your man or Beyonce?
Beyonce.
What's that?
Because I would never save a man.
Would you rather save your man or Beyonce?
Probably Beyonce.
What's that?
Because whole time they're probably dogging me out. Like, why would I save somebody that there's a chance they could be dogging me out? There's only one Beyonce.
Would you rather save your man, Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Why say that?
Because Beyonce isn't a cheater.
Would you rather save your man, Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Why say that?
These men not loyal.
Would you rather save your girl, Beyonce?
My girl.
Would you rather save your man, Beyonce? Would you rather save your man and Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Why say that?
Because I can find a new man anytime I want, but there's only one Beyonce. Nobody can be Beyonce other than Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Why say that? Would you rather save your man, Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Why say that? Would you rather save your man and Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Why say that?
Because my man ain't.
See, I bet you every girl out there, they be saying niggas ain't shit, are the ones that are gonna turn into OFs and 304s. Have their nails out, scam scam niggas, monies and all that shit. Those are the ones that ain't gonna touch they ain't gonna get no dick in a century, bro. She ain't gonna throw nothing back or none of that. She's gonna just be that. He's gonna get cover up with some, you know what I'm saying?
Let's save your man or Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Y'all delusional
Because she's
as
so
fuck,
empowering.
Bro.
She just uplifts me, and I love her music.
Would you rather save your man or Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Why say that?
Because Beyonce wouldn't cheat on anybody.
Would you rather save your man or Beyonce?
What? Oh yeah,
I don't think any man is worth saving over
Jay-Z
Beyonce.
cheated on Beyonce.
Why say that?
It's been a week.
This is truly frightening because this is a college campus, and if these are the kind of people that are going to be in college or are going to run the next generation, we are absolutely screwed. They should not be allowed to work. I'm going to be honest with these kind of takes.
All the stuff I do for you as a mother. Literally, I take care of you, I feed you, I cook, I do all that stuff.
I asked my 13-year-old son, could I use his birthday money to pay the light bill? Wait. I asked my 13-year-old son, could I use his birthday money to pay the light bill because I'm short on the bills, and he said no.
And all I did, I asked you for your birthday money so that I can pay
this shit
the
can't
light
be serious.
bill. You don't want to give me the birthday money, so I am taking the PS5 back so I can get the money so the bill can be paid.
Yeah, I am.
Yo, that mother. Yo, I'm fucking done, bro. Yo, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You telling a young ass teenager to use his birthday money to pay? Let that teen spend whatever the fuck he want to spend, yo. That's his money. What? Where's your job? Why you can't get a job? Do you work? Do you really work or no? I'm curious. Cause why you asking your 13-year-old son to ask for his birthday money just to pay the light bill? If you are a grown adult in the situation, is paying the bills. He don't work. He's 13. He in middle school or high school or something. What the fuck? Yo, nah, bro. I hope CPS is watching this shit, bro.
Praying to God this is not real, but if it is real, someone go save that child because this woman needs to be in a mental asylum.
Trust black women, they lead the way. Trust black women, they lead the way.
Trust black women, they lead.
White women, stop abandoning your sisters.
What the fuck?
Trust black women, they lead the way. Oh, we're mad as hell. Oh, can't you tell? Oh, we're mad as hell. Can't you tell? We dissent, you fucking fascists.
Fascists?
Oh, we're mad as hell. Can't you tell?
I will never understand this form of protesting. This is just coming across as annoying as possible and just utter nonsense. The reason people protest is because they want the masses to understand what they're protesting for, but I'm not sure how this is even a workable strategy.
How the f is it fair that two people could be married, one decides they want out of that marriage, they could even cheat, and then in most cases the husband winds up having to pay alimony and support two households, all because his wife didn't want to be with him or wanted to cheat on him? How is that fair?
Yeah, and this is exactly why a lot of modern day men don't want to get married. Simply because it's almost like women are rewarded for cheating and men are punished if the woman cheats on them. How does that logic make sense?
Yes,
How much do a man gotta make to be with you?
at least $1,000.
A year?
No.
A month?
Every day.
$1,000 every day?
Yeah.
He gotta make $1,000 every day to be with you.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
delusional.
that's bare minimum to me. I need things done. I need my
She's
lifestyle.
delusional.
So how much you gotta make a day to be with him?
He shouldn't worry about that.
So what can you do for a man that making all that money a day?
Bring him peace and happiness.
No.
Go to hell.
No.
$1,000 a day.
Yes.
She on drugs, bro. She on drugs, yo. Yo, every girl be saying, yo, why? Like, that's a question. What do you bring? What do you bring on the table? What do you put? Are you gonna give him more? Are you gonna work and put money? Are you gonna work and seduce your husband or your man or something like that? You know what I'm saying? What? Nah. And she's saying that shit with proud and with a lot of energy in her voice, bro. If y'all see this woman right there, watch out. And she laughed too.
1,000 is nothing per day.
But you make 1,000?
I make more than that.
Yeah, I can guarantee you this woman
She
definitely
does
does
not.
not. make $1,000. And this girl's not offering anything in return.
Pack
She's a
that shit
complete
up.
donut. Probably does not know how to boil an egg and is only willing to offer herself up. We all know what that's called.
35, I'm thinking about starting a family. Everyone in my friend group is either dealing with struggles to get pregnant, losing babies that they wanted to, or finding a partner and they want to have kids but they haven't found someone, or a number of them just have chosen it's not the right path for them, and that we demonize and shame people on the most personal, private decision.
Well, Alicia, in the examples you just gave, you presented most of those issues as if they're out of your control, but they're not. The risk of miscarriage rises with age. Fertility drops significantly in the late 20s. The eggs go bye-bye, okay? So, of course your friends struggle to get pregnant. Of course they lose babies that they wanted when they choose to have children after 30. And naturally, finding a man becomes harder since men consider the factors I just mentioned, and so they look for younger women to have children with. Now, all of these are results of prioritizing your career over having kids at a younger age. And it's not demonizing women to say that. It's just so if you end up with 3 cats, you can reflect on why you ended up with 3 cats.
Smart. Yep.
Wow, it's insane how quickly he shut them all up. It's almost like these women only know how to play the victim and make excuses for themselves. And then when things just don't go their way, they like to blame men or the patriarchy.
What is that? What?
Can you see?
Babe, what are you doing?
What is it on your neck?
What are you talking about? There's nothing on my neck.
Come over here. What do you mean, let me hold it, baby?
Hold it, be careful.
I gotta put you in the playpen for a second, okay? I gotta tuck him up. On your neck, what is it?
Foundation. I just did it.
Okay, so did somebody give you
Why would you ask me that? You really think
what
that?
the hell? Let me ask you this. What kind of foundation is gonna make your neck
What? I have a dark foundation and I just got a lighter one. I have to finish the dark one first.
No, I don't believe that at all. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, well,
Where were you then?
I was home. That's why I'm dressed for dinner. Yeah, I'm hungry. You see? It should be gone by now.
Look out, it's right there.
Is it blood? I swear.
A hickey don't go for a day. It goes for less than a couple days or 2. She said it goes away a day. No, it goes for a couple of days or so. So basically she got her neck sucked on by some dude. And the crazy about that is they doing it in front of the kid though. That's crazy. You should put them in a bed, a room or something.
Babe, are you serious? Daniel, I'm not joking.
That's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating, bro. That's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating. No matter what, you kiss on the neck, you kiss on the lip. If it's not your girlfriend, if that's not your girlfriend or that, if she getting sucked down on her neck and coming back with hickey marks, she cheated, bruh.
Work out. Stop. What is that on your head?
Daniel.
Work out.
Give me a hand.
Don't touch me. Work out. I'm being serious.
Come on, give me my hand. Come over here. I just told you. Look at the baby's crying. She's sad because he needs mommy. Come over here, mama.
Alright.
Daniel. Babe, are you really? What are you? Daniel, are you serious?
Holy shit.
Yeah, brother, this is your sign to get a DNA check on that baby that she's carrying, because this is probably not the first time she cheated on you. I mean, I'm glad he's definitely putting his foot down, not making any excuses for herself, but once a cheater, always a cheater. This is the only time you actually caught her, though. Get your DNA test done, and hopefully that's not your child, and that's actually the child of someone she's cheating on you with. This man is going to jail for not paying child support for a kid that's not even his.
Imagine being told to pay child support for a kid that is not yours or go to jail. That was the order the state handed down to a Detroit man.
So today, he turned himself in, but here's what happened when 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell went with him to court.
Carnell Alexander walked...
Nah. What the fuck? Nigga went to jail? That is crazy.
Murphy Hall of Justice, knowing in moments he could lose his freedom.
I stayed up all night, couldn't sleep, thinking about it.
Carnell is a wanted man because he refuses to do what the state orders and to pay child support for a child that DNA tests prove isn't his. A child he doesn't even know.
I haven't even had a chance to really speak to him except for one time when we took the DNA test.
Nonetheless, right now, under the law, he's a deadbeat dad. Today, he turned himself in to the judge as ordered.
Scared because I've been before this judge before.
But this time he had attorney Cherika Harris, who volunteered to help after seeing his story on 7 Action News. The judge said he will not go to jail for today.
Thank you. Thank Ms. Harris. And hope that we can resolve this soon.
I'm just trying to help him with his future. Though the threat of jail is on hold, it is not over. Carnell Alexander still owes more than $30,000 to the state for a child that's not his, because the mom wrote his name down because she needed to name someone.
Nah, that mom needs to burn in hell. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my mom. Like, literally, that mom needs to, she a sick one individual parent, yo. Like, literally. Why did, like, literally, if the kid is, that's what they need to put that bill that, yo, if y'all cannot, that's like false endangerment, like false accusations, like, literally, you claiming that the kid is not his, but it turns out on the DNA thing it's not his. They claim it is his, basically. Oh my gosh, I see I'm fucking up with everything. See, that's the reason why now you gotta stay away from these women right there, like literally. That's crazy.
In order to get welfare
thank God he didn't go to jail.
I had to put him down as the father. That was the only way I can get the sister.
Now.
I'm almost homeless. I'm almost in jail. I'm out of work.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what the real root cause of this is. Did this man just mess around with a woman who was a single mother and she wrote his name on the documents just so she can get support from the government? Or was there some infidelity going on? Regardless of what the real reason is, I'm not sure how the government can have rules and laws in place like this. Like, go find the real baby daddy and hold him accountable, not this random dude.
Those of you are in Tennessee, guess what? House Bill 2689 is getting ready to pass. That is requiring paternity tests before you sign the birth certificate. Because, you know, when people do paternity tests, 1/3 of the time, they end up not being the father, and if they start testing everybody, that number can only go up, not down. They're actually starting to jail time the ladies for maternity fraud.
Oh.
Because it is such a rampant crime. And yes, it's a crime.
Hallelujah. This needs to go nationwide. But at least it's the first step.
Yeah, guys, pay attention to what he just said. 1/3 of all DNA tests ever done end up not being the father's. That is an important fact I'm going to be mentioning throughout the video.
So now you don't want to go back to work. You just want to find a man that will marry you and provide for you and
Mama
your
2
children.
wants a black 6 feet man.
How you want him to look? How you want him to look? How should this man look?
He gotta be black. And
black? Okay. Hold on a second. I'm gonna write down all this.
He gotta be like 6 feet.
He gotta be black? Okay, hold on. All right. So you gotta be black?
Yeah, he gotta be black, cause
black. What's your ethnicity?
I'm Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. He gotta be 6 feet, right?
Oh hell no.
About, yeah.
He gotta make a certain amount of money?
Yeah, he do. He gotta make over 100K.
Yeah, so the clip does go on for a bit, but I'm ending it here. I just can't listen to this nonsense anymore. It really started to get worse and worse, excluding her looks. But with the baggage she brings along, being unemployed and having 2 kids, you have no right to make any standards. She's clearly on feminist TikTok too much, and she needs a really good taste of reality.
It is a man's role to provide.
Okay.
Yeah. If everyone keeps talking about the traditional roles, then I guess it is a man's job to provide.
So if it's a man's role to provide, will you take care of the house?
Of course.
Okay, so you will cook, clean, support him?
No.
No?
I will hire someone to do it.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I sense a bit of double standard.
No, but if I can afford it, if my man can afford it, then why? I'm giving birth to your kids, no? Obviously, if I want to work, I want to have my own side thing. I would love to, but it's not going to be to bring money in the house.
Okay, so what's the woman's role?
Taking care of the children.
Taking
Giving
care
birth.
of the so raising the children.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, that's fair, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, to a certain extent, that's fair. Like, you can hire someone to cook, but you can't hire someone to take.
This has to be some kind of rage bit, especially since the other man was defending this in a sense. Traditional men deserve traditional women. If a woman wants a man who is gonna provide, pay all the bills, be so-called masculine traditional man, he needs a traditional woman as well. Stop thinking that you could just replace the job by hiring someone else.
Oh, Lil Fool had a late birthday.
Doing this at a kid's birthday party?
She twerked? Oh, yeah.
I partnered with Adobe Photoshop to teach you how I created this.
That's insane. What? They don't
Start, I
care
took one image with my...
Who's messing around with these kind of women and getting them pregnant? So sad.
Single mother, I've had this theory,
Is
and I
this
just
true
need
for
some
single
other single moms or some people that are in separations and have kids to tell me if this is true. Is it true that after you become a single mom, you decide that you're choosing your kids and you're no longer going to do life for trying to find a spouse or significant other, and that a lot of single moms end up getting out of relationships and never getting back in them? So I used to see women who were just like gorgeous and with kids, and they were by themselves, and I was always like, yo, is this woman not like with a man? She's not gonna get a man. And they raise up their kids and they're like older and they're still by themselves. So I came up with this theory, and I just think that single moms, I'm a single mom, I haven't really reached there yet, but I just feel like maybe they decide that they're no longer going to put themselves out there because they're choosing their kids.
Yeah, guys, I'm starting to see a trend here. Usually, women who are single mothers, or honestly just women in general, overemphasize how much looks matter. Meaning, they think that just because a woman is beautiful, she deserves to be with a man who loves her and respects her. But that's just not the case. Yes, looks definitely matter. It draws in attention, that's for sure. But it doesn't keep a man. Just because a single mother is so-called beautiful, doesn't mean men are gonna start flocking to her and take on the responsibility. That should be an obvious.
Yeah.
Kind of prove my point what I just said in the previous clip. Yeah, looks will get you attention, but doesn't mean a man's gonna feed into it.
Got a paternity test on our
He ignoring that.
5-year-old
He
daughter,
dodging
and it
that
came back
shit.
negative, and now he wants a divorce.
If you falsely accuse a man of being your baby's daddy, it's called parentage fraud, and it's no joke.
About time something like this actually exists. Hold these women accountable and send them to prison.
Y'all to let me know if I'm tripping about something, right? Let me break it down to y'all. So I've been talking to this young woman. I've been dating her for a while, right? So, you know me, I'm a gentleman. So when I can help, I help. You know, I ain't broke. I got my own business. You know, I work a good job. So, I used to send her, you know, $130 to get her nails done. I send her lunch money, $20, $30 every other day. I mean, y'all do the math. That add up. And I even would buy her roses like every week. I would buy her some roses to put in her vase, to cut them up. This is some white roses. I buy her roses. I mean, these are about $25, $30 too. So we go to the movies, I buy the tickets. So I tell her, I'm like, you know, babe, can you give me a bucket of popcorn? She like, yeah. So mind you, now, I was joking, but I was serious. So she gave me the bucket of popcorn, and she buy it. Cool. So I'm driving home, and basically she wanted to address some things. She was basically saying if,
hey, I had a good night with you. I do want to address some things though. If you want me to pay for everything, you should have said that. You begged me to go to the movies with you for me to come out of your pocket, which I think you should have said something to me before you even asked me to go. I honestly felt some type of way about that. I'm used to niggas about asking me ask me out, but paying cause you asked me out, not the other way. Not the other way around. I literally said I was gonna pay. I was gonna pay for it. It was no pressure about no popcorn, bruh. After all I literally did last week, you tripping about a bucket of popcorn, fam?
you wanted me to come out of my pocket, you could have let me know. But you begged me to go to the movies,
mad about that
so
shit,
I
bro?
thought you were gonna pay for everything. And if you know what I'm saying, if I knew I had to come out of my pockets, I would have never came. Right? Bro, everything that I did, after I just spent $300 on you in a steakhouse, you can't buy me a bucket of popcorn for $15. I'm like, that's the most ungrateful shit I've ever seen.
Now, I'm glad this man is finally waking up. I mean, it just took him a really long time and a lot of simping for him to realize he's not getting respect and appreciation back. This is an immediate red flag of how you know when a person is in love with you or not, if they're willing to do things for you as you are doing for them. But regardless, this man should realize that paying someone's bills is easily the dumbest thing to ever do, especially if it's not your woman and you're not married. You owe that person absolutely nothing.
If he can't afford to buy you an outfit, get your nails done or your hair done.
What? If you a simp, just say that shit. Ain't nobody doing all of that for a first date.
Yeah, that guy in the first clip is gonna realize the hard way. That simping gets you absolutely nowhere.
I hate when you don't behave. I hate when you gave me to dad. It's confusing.
Oh,
gotta love kids.
Little kids
is pure and honest.
Asked, would you date a single mother? You proceeded to tell me that you're a high value man and you are too good for a single mother. However, you did also tell me that you were raised by a single mother, which is profound for me to think that a single mother's not good enough for you, but it's good enough for a woman to raise you. That's unfair. And it's very insensitive to women out there who have children.
You're a very intelligent woman, right?
Yes.
So if you know, as a woman growing up, you know it's the less likelihood for you to be successful by having a child. So what you do, you be more proactive. Using condoms.
What's that got to do with your choice?
Okay, if you're getting pregnant, then all right, cool. Maybe I shouldn't continue having this child because I'm not getting married. Because women can choose and make a choice. They can say, I don't want to date a man that makes less than 6 figures.
But we're not talking about that. That's not the situation at hand.
Listen, hold on. A woman can say, I want to date a man less than 5'8". And the man could be 5'4". Do they care about
what does that have to do
ostracizing all of those
with
men?
Anything?
So every time it's saying something for a man, bro, it's down. You got a lot on your back. Yeah. The car you drive, your resume, your bank account, your accolades is not what makes you a high value man. Definitely not. We are all defined by the sum of our deeds and our character, and you, brother, are coming up to the sum of zero.
Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of feminist video this is. This is complete nonsense and garbage. That man was spitting facts. Just because you were raised by a single mother doesn't mean you suddenly should be open to single mothers. You should still want to attain a woman who doesn't have kids, not force that man to take on a responsibility of another man. He was trying to prove a point saying that women are able to have preferences and not get demonized for it, but when a man has a preference, and a very logical one, like not wanting to date a single mother, he gets made fun of and demonized for it. Makes no sense at all. Yeah, that guy definitely cheated, and honestly, this was well deserved.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy DDG, man. I'm linking with Dr. Dorfman to give away 2 BBLs.
That's right.
So before
who are making these Twitch streamers famous? You could have done so much better things with that money, but you decide to do this.
I think that men that are frustrated that women want guys that are providers
a sucker for that, yo.
are feminine. That's it.
2 BBLs
it doesn't make you more masculine to be like, I shouldn't have to pay for her nails. I shouldn't have to pay for my girl's dinner. That doesn't make you more masculine. That makes you a bitch. Are you a man or are you going to be a bitch? I don't know.
I think a man can say the exact same thing about women. The only type of women who say constantly they need a man who is a provider are usually always broke. Get this simp out of here.
When did TikTok become a dating site? Hear me out. So, I get hundreds of messages every single day. Granted, I will not reply to any of you. I'm sorry. But I do see them all. And the amount of messages that I get that say, oh, we'd be so good together. Oh, you're so beautiful, but I live in
TikTok is apparently a
Finland. I live in Ireland.
Yeah, I'm telling you, TikTok is gonna change the whole world.
You're so beautiful,
but it's sad that it's gonna get shut down soon.
Like, appreciate it, but babe,
Simps.
never once stated that I'm looking for anybody. Like, this is not a dating site. And a little FYI, I would never date anyone from TikTok, ever. Like, no exception.
Well, social media in general is overall like a dating app. Instagram, the way the like is a heart shape, and overall pretty much any other app out there really is almost created to get two people together. But let's all be honest here, this woman is lying to herself. She is saying she would never date someone on social media. You're saying that now until a man with 1 million followers comes your way and tries giving you a little follow.
You're gonna hate me for this, but I unfortunately think it's true. In dating, I think it's very appropriate and necessary for women to have a roster. More accurately, it's important for women to rotationally date, meaning they're going on dates with several men at a time. Whereas for men, it's really important to focus on one girl at a time. I know you guys are going to go into cardiac arrest, so let me explain myself. The reason being has a lot to do with how men and women operate and how different we are when it comes to relationships and attachment. I think generally women have a tendency to get attached easily, especially when we're spending a lot of one-on-one time with one specific person. But I do think, and I'm also speaking from experience with myself, seeing only one person makes it really easy to get attached to that person, even before you've fully vetted the value, high quality. Whereas with men like a conquest. Men are hunters. They're the ones that are going to see what they want and go and get it. If they're doing that with multiple women, they are spreading themselves out too thin, and they're gonna give each woman like 50% of the pursuing effort. How can you prove yourself to that woman that you're willing to invest in her and invest in a relationship with her? Like, how are you as a man who's seeing multiple women going to stand out to that woman that you're pursuing and giving her 100% pursuing power, whereas you're only giving it 50%? You don't measure up, and you're distracted. Now, me personally, I am not a rotational dater.
So she says all of this just to basically say that she's not like that at the end of the clip. Thank you for wasting all of our time. But what she's saying is utter garbage. Women should not be going around giving other men attention, possibly sleeping with them as well, so she could vet them out. That makes no sense. If two people are talking, they should be exclusive to one another. But let me show you guys a clip of a woman who tried following this advice.
A relationship status.
It's very complicated. I'm in, I guess, a situationship. Well, a couple of situationships for 2 to 4 years.
It's like you're dating multiple guys at the same time?
Yes.
Some guy DM'd me, he's like, a girl who's going to be on the show today, who's coming on, is my girlfriend, and she's been cheating on me.
Sounds about right. Yeah. No, not me, but that's my best friend, so.
Okay.
Yeah, so this woman so-called has a bunch of situationships, pretty much doing the vetting process, you can say.
I think you gotta go to Dr. Phil, because her brain needs to get checked the fuck out, because how many dicks is inside of her just got her dickmatized. Like, literally. That's why she's in situationships.
But in reality, she's just sleeping around with a bunch of men. Overall, this is just an excuse to sleep around, use men up, and move on to the next.
This guy was devastated to learn his wife was.
That's a bad case. Imagine your daughter. Imagine you have a daughter, and she decided to do. What's the future of your kid's gonna be? They're gonna do the same thing like you do. Copy and paste. Simple like that.
Cheating on him, but he never expected a crazy law to give him the last laugh. You see, Keith King had been married to Danielle for 5 years when he found intimate texts on her phone with Francisco Huizar. When Keith confronted his wife, she insisted they were just friends. But since Keith didn't believe her, he just told Francisco himself, never contact my wife again. But although Keith thought his message was clear, Francisco just actually started secretly staying in a hotel near their house. Every time Keith was out of town, he would come over. And when Keith finally walked in on them one day, he was just heartbroken.
She's my wife, man! She's my wife! You're picking him over me now?
I don't want this!
Although he had been trying to save their marriage for his daughter, he finally got divorced. But although he had no idea what to do, that's when he realized he could actually sue Francisco. There's actually an obscure law that makes it illegal to intentionally destroy someone's happy marriage. But since it's considered outdated, it's been abolished in every state except 6, including North Carolina. So Keith just began collecting every message, post, phone record, and hotel receipt he could find proving malicious intent. And a judge later ordered Francisco to pay Keith $8.8 million in damages.
So why did we get rid of this law in the other states? Why is this not everywhere? I hate cheating so much, and I genuinely think any act of cheating, paternity fraud, should be a criminal offense. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, a person who is, let's say, in the military or a cop can actually lose his job over infidelity. So why are we not holding everything else to that standard?
Yeah. We already talked about this. You're not him. You have to understand. Before she met you, she put in 5-10 years with somebody else, maybe a baby daddy, whatever it is. Now, she got with you hoping that he get his stuff together. And if he get his stuff together, which he did, she left you. She left you because he got his stuff together, that she think. And what's gonna happen? He's gonna dog her out again. And guess what she gonna do? She gonna come running back to you, and you gonna take her back.
This advice is very true, especially if she got dumped. Meaning, her ex didn't want her, so she ended up finding someone else. She will always have that ex in the back of her mind, and will always go back to him if he ever gives her the opportunity. Overall, just don't mess around with women who had a lot of exes.
She called me cute and was like, she asked for my number.
And what the f you said?
What do you mean? I said thank you, and I was like, I mean, I have a girl, but I give you my number as a friend. She's like, okay, that's fine.
The f you mean as a friend? ¿Qué carajo te pasa a ti?
As a friend, like, I need you.
Ay, ahora tú vas a ser amigo de esta pendeja.
I never depend.
Por favor.
We need more friends.
Imagine if a girl did it. If a girl did it, then that's double standards right there, though. We get mad if a man give us a phone to a girl. And it said we just be friends because I have a girlfriend. So at least he's telling the truth. He said, I got a girlfriend. I'd rather you either be friends. But that's a problem, though. You cannot do that. But if a girl's on the girl's side, if a girl gives a man her phone number, and while the man's imagine if a man say, you know what, I got a man. I'm like, they would go crazy. Like literally, it will go. It's the same way. Both double standards.
Like, you need more friends. No, the f you don't. You have enough friends, so fuck, you don't need 10 fake friends.
Okay, I mean, I gave her my number.
Okay, so why would you do that? Who was it?
So the girl, the worker, whatever. Where are you going? She's the cashier.
She's Spanish. She's cursing about her Spanish.
No, come back.
So guys, I am not a Spanish speaking person. I don't know what the stuff she was saying, but if you guys do understand what she was saying, translate it for me in the comments, because I'm pretty sure she said, hey, if you do this one more time, you're going to the streets.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
She said she cheated.
That's what we're doing. You really a bum.
If I'm weird, why you with me? If I'm weird, why you with me? How am I bum? If I'm a bum, why you with me? If I'm a bum, why you with me then? Why you with me then? Why are you with me then?
What the hell? She said she cheated on him. She's pregnant and that she slept with his brother, all while getting caught.
That's why I'm pregnant. What you talking about?
Well, whose baby?
It's hers.
Now you gotta fuck him up.
I don't believe what you're saying right now.
Okay.
Nah, you gotta fuck him up. If that's the case, there's no talking term. If that's the case, if that would have happened in my situation, in my path, she gotta go. I'm avoid talking text with that dude, bro. With my brother, yo. If that's the case, if that ever shit happens, yo, I'm cutting all ties, yo. There's no, but that's crazy as fuck, bro.
You just made that move. How you gonna throw that on me right now? You pregnant, but you was just finna fold. You just folded, not even finna.
Yeah.
You just folded. I wonder how many times you done folded.
And
that ain't my
I
child.
have cheated on you.
My child.
Maybe I have cheated on you. Though.
Okay,
maybe
that's
I have
the person you cheated on me.
Maybe I have.
It ain't my shit. It ain't my shit. It ain't my shit.
But I've cheated on you multiple times, even with your brother.
So why the
what you talking about? What you talking about? Yeah, nigga.
You lying ass.
There aren't many moments where I would say a man should be crying, but this is not one of them. This was absolutely heartbreaking, and he had every single right to get emotional. But he did do something correctly, which is make a claim that this kid is not his. And I'm praying to God it's really not. If she's really been cheating and sleeping around with this many people, including his brother, the odds are pretty high that it's not his kid. But regardless, get your DNA test done. Don't be stuck raising a kid that's not even yours.
It's probably not what you want to hear.
So you're having a baby?
you're planning on keeping it?
Yeah.
Oh my, Natasha, you stupid little girl.
Dad, I'm not a little. I'm coming here as an adult to tell you. I want you to try and be supportive.
You don't appreciate me speaking to her. Jordan.
Yeah.
In about 2 seconds' time, I'm going to tell you to get out of my house.
Dad, I've come here as well.
Tell me how I can speak to my daughter or not.
Dad, we're trying
to... When your daughter comes to you in a few years' time, if you have a daughter, if this circus goes ahead, if she comes to you in a few years' time, whilst living at your house, to tell you that a boyfriend that she's been seeing for 2 months who hasn't got a job are going to have a baby under your roof.
Oh no!
Will...
Yeah, that's a part right there. I respect the dad. I'm choosing the dad because that's crazy. Because I don't know. Did the daughter ever meet the father? Because basically, when it comes to your kids are in relationships right now, they gotta meet the parents first, and to see if they will accept them into their family or supportive, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she just said, secretly in a relationship, but never tell their parents like that.
Tell you you're entitled to talk to your daughter however you damn please.
Dad, I'm trying to tell you.
Now, a lot of people are saying this father is being incredibly harsh on his daughter, but I don't think so. This girl really just got to know this man barely for 6 months, and she already got a kid with him, and now she wants to break the news to her father so he could support her, her boyfriend, and the child. It is not his responsibility, and honestly, she knew about the responsibilities and she knew about the risk, and still decided to use her body for fun.
What are things you do now that you feel like would make you a good wife?
I make food, and I will do whatever he says.
Perfect. 26 with 6 kids, and you clowns are in the comment section saying stuff like, she just doing the best she can. The best she could do was keep her legs closed when she ain't got a pot to piss in, yet she on baby number 7 right now. At this point, she's procreating and having kids like emotional support dogs, right? Like, I heard her video where she explained the reason why she keep having all these kids, and it came down to her needing somebody to love her.
Yet it's fairly obvious to tell when a woman doesn't care about herself and who she allows inside it. When a woman is this young with this many kids and is still single, you're like the community pool at that point. Everyone's allowed to dip inside.
Put us to go find out who Pickle real daddy is, because who we thought was her daddy might not be her daddy no more, so we gotta go find out who he really is. So come with us, come with us, come with us. You excited?
Yeah.
Period, because you need to know who your daddy is, right? Yeah. Period. Like, hello. Okay, here we go, right here, y'all. DNA connect. Come on. Oh, it's closed. I thought it was closed, but I gotta read. Hopefully they still open. I'm not gonna lie. This is a little tad bit embarrassing. Because it's like, I feel like everybody's staring at me or something. Answer the bell. You ready?
Yeah. Not trying to make it go.
I'm ready. Here. All done. We're all done, right? Yeah. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, hopefully, her dad is rich.
You're fucking poor.
Yeah, the only victim in this case is honestly the child. I absolutely feel so bad for her. She has no idea who her father really is. All because of what? Her promiscuous mother. And to make it worse, she's even saying, oh, I hope your daddy is rich. And shows her what she's really prioritizing. Not about if he's a good guy or not. And sadly, she's just gonna instill these values into her own daughter.
I got a question. So, I posted that I am a 44-year-old mother of 10.
10?
And I said that.
What the fuck?
Their ages. What does it matter how many baby's fathers I have? What does that mean? I'm glad I didn't stick with one, because if I had one fucked up baby daddy, then that means all my kids would have been fucked up. And it's the reason why I have different. Because when they start fucking up, they gotta go. or if they happen to go to jail,
That's sad.
I'm not gonna sit there and wait. I have shit to do.
Kids.
If they were good to me, then yes, I might have waited. But other than that, no. If they was out cheating before they went to jail, then that's where they needed to be at, and that was my cue to get away. Other than that, I take care of my kids. I've been there. They know their dads. I have paperwork on all of them. And it still doesn't matter at the end of the day how many baby daddies I have. As long as, you know, I didn't give my children up for adoption. I didn't make no family members keep them. Or none of that shit. Mind your business.
You got to draw some lines. This shit getting out of hand.
Yeah, at some point, you just gotta point the fingers at yourself. If a lot of the men you're messing around with end up in prison or have been to prison, whose fault is that? That's completely your fault and the kind of men you're going for. Once again, this woman is just a community pool. Every single person is allowed to dip inside, and instead of her putting restrictions on who's allowed and blaming everyone except herself.
My coworker saw my page and told me that I needed to grow up. But Victoria, you have 2 kids by 2 different men and you single. Why would I take advice from you? You don't even make good decisions.
I'm pregnant with this man, baby, and whole time he's out here following girls and talking to girls, and there's girls in his phone, and they probably don't even know I'm pregnant. We laugh, we smile, we kiki, and we don't or do judge, because even I'm thinking about it right now. This aged incredibly, I'm no longer pregnant.
And women like this will still mess around with men like this regardless, even knowing the risks of how these men are not good and how they still can end up getting pregnant from them.
His ex-girlfriend wants half of his. I don't know how their relationship was ever. To want half of his is absolutely ridiculous. Unless, I mean, it's hard to say. Who knows? Maybe if they were together for 15 years since the beginning and she didn't work because she was constantly making him food, massaging, at the gym, doing all this stuff for him, then I say, yeah, maybe not, definitely not half. No way. Hell, half. But maybe compensate.
Crap, kids or marriage?
Man, I would say marriage, because you can walk away from kids.
Yeah, how about we don't do that? Because both are pretty bad to leave.
That's a bad way.
Hold up. I'm gonna keep it a buck. My cousin and my dad joined in. That's all I'm gonna say.
What the? Wait. After this view, it said they confess? What the hell? Wait, what the hell?
Walk away from kids.
Yeah, how about we don't do that? Because both are pretty bad to leave.
Hold up. I'm gonna keep it a buck. My cousin and my dad joined in. That's all I'm gonna say.
What the hell? What the hell? Nah, this nigga is insane, bro. Yo. Look at her face.
Yeah, I got. Guys, I'm just as speechless as everybody else. I don't know why anybody would confess this.
Yeah, that's weird.
How healthy is it to start dating again after you had a baby 1 month ago, and you're not with your baby daddy, and your baby daddy hasn't even seen your baby yet? Asking for a friend.
It's been 1 month and you're already trying to date? How about you prioritize your child and their happiness over yours for now? People are just so selfish. Yeah, I don't wish this on my worst enemy. This is absolutely scary, and she's smiling about it.
Yeah, he's nice, he's funny, he is so into you, he's so much fun.
Wait,
right now, he is. He
don't
has
ever
to be
date
all of
a
those things right now
ugly
because
guy.
he knows he's.
What's the problem with an ugly guy? What's the problem with an ugly guy?
Got a face for radio, so he better work on that charm.
Right, because they couldn't have possibly anything else to offer.
He's gonna start thinking, you know what? Maybe I've got a lot to offer.
Yo, these durags are squeezing out my brain cells. Yo, I'm gonna take these cells off. Don't judge by my hair.
Oh, heaven forbid someone actually gains some self-confidence.
You treat a mediocre man like a king, he actually starts believing he's a king.
What I'm hearing so far is that a person shouldn't be treated well unless they measure up to a certain standard of attractiveness in a relationship.
And he goes out there to spin the block to see if he can get even better than you. He won't. Will never, ever, ever win with the ugly guy.
Stop it.
Get some help.
Get some help.
Yeah, this woman is definitely speaking from experience. I mean, she's just so detailed about this that it's almost like she got denied or rejected from a guy who is so-called ugly. And I'm not sure who's blowing up her head or inflating her ego, but she needs to take a good look in the mirror before she calls anyone ugly.
I think he's a chill guy.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What
at
did you
least-
just say?
Are those your daughters?
Who is the mom? Who do you know the mom is?
The middle. The middle.
Why would you think that? Does she have glasses on?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not joking or being mean. I also thought she looks like she's in her 40s. This is exactly why you gotta take care of yourself and hit the gym once in a while.
Like, as a woman with kids, a man, if he really likes you and he's really into you and he's a man, he will not care if you have a child, because at the end of the day, a real woman, that's not like grasping to a man like, oh, you know, like
Take care of me.
like take care of me, or this and that, or a man's gonna realize what a real woman is. And I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of women that, you know, grasp onto a man, and I feel like that's not a real woman. That's a woman that's just grasping onto a man and don't really got their own goals or their own life or what they want to do in life.
Yeah, the moral of the story is, if you're a single mother or you're just not in a good situation in life right now, you shouldn't be the one giving any advice about relationships or what people should do with their lives.
I
Facts.
said, I am trying to have my first child with you, and I promise you we can get married first, then we can have a child, and I'll treat you right.
Oh, okay.
So do we got a deal or not?
We'll see.
How are people laughing at this when this man is trying to be serious, take this girl for marriage? But the kind of men who aren't saying this, or are absolute douches, women find more attractive. Okay.
How I know selfish. So I asked this man, can he pay to get my hair done? He said, nah, baby, I ain't got it. Cool. Not doing no tripping. I get it. So I FaceTime him to show him I got my hair done. First thing come out his mouth is, how you get your hair done? You know how to got my hair done. Don't do that. I'm not supposed to get my hair done because you broke. That's crazy.
So it seems like to me she either has her own money that she paid for, or she got a whole other man to pay for it. If it's the second option, you are complete 304 because you're definitely paying in some kind of way.
Respecting my husband because I'm friends with a man.
But I think though it's not that you're friends with a man. The point is you're not listening to him. Like again, love to men is respect. It's saying, you know what, I might not agree with this, but I respect your judgment, so I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna do what you say. But like men don't want an argumentative woman.
Yeah, any woman with this kind of mindset, just please avoid. Don't try to get rid of all of her male friends. Just don't pursue these kind of women.
Talking to this guy and he was like, I travel for work, and I found out he's a DoorDash driver.
What's something that deserves more hate?
Men saying that they don't want a relationship and then ghosting you and doing just that, getting in a fucking relationship.
No, don't tell her. Don't tell her. What type of problem is this? Do you want us to like gas you up? Like, yeah, girl, f them. Or do you want us to give you like hardcore truth? If you want to get gassed up, like, yeah, f them, girl.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
they need to.
Well, like, this has only happened twice, so it's like not
I'm just saying.
every single person.
Do you want us to tell you the
Give me
truth?
the hard truth. Yeah.
The hard truth? Okay. I mean, I think he made a decision. I feel like you saw the decision that he made.
No, they should have been more blunt with her. Obviously, that man wasn't attracted to you. It's not a coincidence that he found someone else so quickly. I can't believe some women are just this dense.
There are women that are sitting, watching, like, dang, that's a man. That's a man. That's a man. If he only knew the opportunity that I would give him to even be my boyfriend, my husband, my friend.
So why not shoot the shot? I mean, because if I don't know she exists, she has to come out there and put herself to present herself.
It's still that little piece of that old school in us. Like, we can't pursue a man, but if you show me
Put
interest,
yourself
I'm
out
gonna
there.
return
But
the
you
interest.
have to I got to see you first. You got to make yourself be seen. I don't
I
probably
agree.
see you.
I
You're
agree.
not out.
I
You
can
go
honestly
out, you
tell
don't go to the
y'all-
bar, but she might not want the guy that want her, and vice versa. That's another thing.
But you still got a safe space, though.
Yeah,
even
if in a
that's still
safe,
a
we're
safe
talking about
space.
somebody that we can talk to, like in an intimate relationship. Like that's the safe
Sometimes
space
that
we
don't
really
always go that way. Some people are supposed to be your friend and nothing else.
Yeah, men are just done approaching women. Unless there's some signs given by this woman, either a wink, a stare, a smile, something, then that man doesn't think that he should be approaching. You have to understand that nowadays, men can just slide up to a woman's DMs and spit game that way without
I ain't
so-called
gonna lie.
harassment.
It's like we're in 2025. Like shooting your shot at a woman, like you could be saying the wrong things just to get a girl, yo. But if you be like a romantic gentleman thing, yeah, you ain't gonna get no girls, man. Like 2025 is crazy, bro. What's next? Emojis.
Or being strange and creepy.
Just
What's something in your life
words,
you still
emojis.
can't believe happened?
The airplane crash.
Say more. You were in a crash?
No, I fell in love with a man and couldn't have him because I was married. 3 years later, I got a telephone call. This is Cabin Airlines. Your husband just died in a crash.
What?
And so I was able to marry my beloved 3 months later.
Oh my goodness.
You're telling me this is a cute love story? This isn't. In my opinion, she should have been the one on the plane, not her poor husband.
Damn. Damn, that means you left your husband to die on the nah, that's crazy. Oh, they're playing cards? What cards? Oh.
Disgusting, despicable.
Wow. And that's her boyfriend right there? Oh. Yep.
Oh.
GG's.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am.
Yeah, in my opinion, guys, it almost seems like the man next to her is just a guy in the friend zone who really never told her how he feels, or he probably did, but he's still fine with being in the friend zone. I completely advise against it. Just understand there's gonna be a time or a day where that girl's gonna get approached by other men and pursue them over you. Don't put yourself through that.
Swear to God, do fucking women just ask you questions just so they can get mad at your answer? My wife, out of fucking nowhere, asked me if I would prefer my son or daughter to be gay, and I said what I think 95% of fathers would say is my daughter. And she, first of all, she said she thinks that's a little misogynistic, which I don't even get. If anything, I'm leaning in the direction of more freedom for women. Am I not? And it's not really not even a gay or straight thing. It's more of a dick thing. I don't want dicks in or near anything that I care about. It's not even would you prefer your daughter to be gay. It's I hope she is gay. Don't bring me home a man that I have to get to know while all that's going on in the back of my head is been inside you, been inside you, been inside you. I sometimes can't even believe my father-in-law talks to me. And I feel like sometimes he doesn't. And I get it.
Oh, man. Yeah. No, he funny, yo. He funny, yo. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would say the same. I mean, I would say the same thing. If I had a daughter and she said her sexuality is changing and she wanna be bi or les, I would agree with that. I don't mind that. But when it comes to the boy, my son, and he said, nah, we ain't doing that. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna hate me for this one, but nah, seriously, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm gonna try myself to not, cause my mind is not thinking about, cause I support the LGBTQ community, you know what I'm saying? But certain people, there's certain people that just they don't like dudes as dude coming out, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, man? There's nothing wrong with coming out or coming out, yo. I'm telling you like this. If I gotta be straight up, be honest with you, I would appreciate no matter what, son or daughter, if they coming out, you know what I'm saying? I'll have all the 100% respect and support, but don't bring no man near me. That's all I gotta say. Don't bring no man near me. I'm Jamaican, so basically, you know what I mean.
I'm banging your daughter, even though I'm married to her and I'm doing it in a respectful way. Even the most respectful bang is still a little disrespectful. Dicks are just disrespectful. Dicks doing anything is always sort of a problem. Even like if I caught my wife cheating on me and I found out it was with a woman, I don't think I'd give a shit. I know I wouldn't, because there's psychologically there's nothing entering my space. Other things obviously can enter the equation, but it's not a dick, and that's all that matters. Am I alone on this?
Yeah, I definitely feel like this is only a topic that 99.999% of men only understand. This man was spitting facts in a way that I thought he was generally me for a second. Let me know if you men felt the same way in the comments.
Yeah. What the?
Did she just spit on me just now?
Yes. Are you out of your freaking mind?
Do that, kid. Do that. I'm do that, kid. Did she just spit in my face?
What?
Kid, overdoing it, bro.
What? You're freaking grounded for the whole summer, kid.
Babe, I'm gonna.
Just let
Babe, she just spit in my face just now. She just spit in my face.
The baby is there.
Babe.
Just
Alright.
I'm not joking with you. You hear me?
Now, obviously, I feel like we can all say that we would not be happy with this, especially if it's another person's child doing this to me. And I'm not saying I would ever do anything physical, not at all. But what you guys are about to see is pretty scary. And as a YouTuber, there are things I can't show and can't say, but at least watch the rest of this.
I'm not gonna be it. Are you out of your freaking mind? I am disappointed in you because we don't treat each other like that. You think that's okay? No TV, no cell phone, nothing. No playtime, nothing.
Nah,
Enjoy it in school.
you soft. You don't beat your kid. You don't discipline your kid. That's why your kid is being bad more. Get a belt and get a hand and spank him on the bottom or something. Get a belt or something.
Cause that's all you're gonna get.
I got it.
See? That's what a dad needs to. That's smart. That's smart. See?
My face,
You
not yours.
should not be dealing with a kid on the anger.
She just spit in my face,
You
right?
need to calm down.
You can't tell me what to do. She spit in my face, not
When
yours.
you're done calming
Grab
down,
your son.
hold on, cause we're screaming everywhere.
Grab your son, though.
I'm gonna grab it.
She spit in my face, not yours.
I understand, but
That's a
Now listen, I fully understand this man is mad, and any other man would be. That's absolutely disgusting and inappropriate, and the mother should definitely punish her daughter for this. However, bringing a belt out and trying to handle it yourself, possibly even catch a case, if the mother ever complains, is just not worth it. Either you leave the relationship because that girl's involved in it, or you let the mother deal with her and punish her the way she wants. But this is just not worth it, bro, and it's so much better off to leave the situation. That is just my opinion, though, guys, because it does wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys do want more content, just
Shout out to my son, Shot Clips. What's your take on this? Like, comment, subscribe. See you in a bit.